I just noticed on social media that one of the Kansas City Chief players gave a commencement speech at some college somewhere
Yeah.
and was basically telling women in the audience that they shouldn't strive for promotions and corporate jobs and all of this, and really that their happiness is only going to be found in being a wife and a mother.
Mm.
Do we know this person, and what can we do about this?
Yeah, no, I don't know the person personally. And I also know that anytime that you're in the uniform, whether this is a cheerleading uniform or a football uniform, you're representing an entire brand that is not representative of the brand
Right.
and of how that feeling is not a feeling that is widely thought of and agreed upon. And so I think it's unfortunate that he took that approach.
Mm.
And there's a party that wants to assume like, oh man, I hope somewhere you were just misunderstood and that's not actually what you meant. And
Fair
so
enough.
that's a hope in that realm. But it's also I hope that no woman in the audience walked away from that thinking that they feel less of themselves
Right.
walking away from that's not something that I would ever hope for anyone who heard that. So
Yeah.
unfortunate, and something I would, it's actually funny. I actually had this conversation with some members of the team this last week. Is that you think about what comes out of your mouth when you're
Mhm.
representing an organization, when you're representing yourself,
Yeah.
and truly how you're representing inclusion in a diverse front, being able to bring people together. And it's just like things that we heard in that were just unfortunate. So
Wow.
yeah.
You're way more poised than I am, because the things that were coming out of my mouth when I was listening to it were not okay for my
You
brand, right? My
we'll, we'll
podcast.
we'll get on the phone afterwards and I'll tell you.
Okay. Okay.